Right now we are riding down the pathway from Vale, and we're riding to Breckenridge. It's about a 16-mile route, and thank goodness most of it's downhill. My little riding buddy, say hi, Miles. And then you can see the rest of our crew back there behind us. So I'm gonna jump off here just to be safe.
Family for joining me on stage in the bike ride from the mountains to Mason. It's good to be here. Excited to see all of you. This summer, the Cooper family took a little journey, and our journey was in the mountains. And so we've always dreamed about taking our kids out to the mountains. And so we took this trip, and it was exciting. And my face is really humongous on this. We'll move on from that. So we took this trip out there, and the trip was really great. We go out to Denver, we drive out to Grand Junction. The mountains are gorgeous. And Henry, our going into 8th grade student, he says to us, "Dad, it's so great. Just like in science class, you can see the difference between this side of the mountains and the other side of the mountains." And he started using all this great vocabulary. We're not sure if we all used it correctly, but you can help us out with that as we go back. But it was one of those great moments. Things were just wonderful. We met my wife's brother out there and his wife and 2 boys, and just had a delightful time. And then we were driving back to finish up our vacation, and we were going from Grand Junction across the mountains, about a 4.5-hour drive, and we were going to arrive in Estes Park. And Estes Park is like this little dreamland right outside of the Rocky Mountain National Park. It's beautiful. And we're about 40 minutes into the drive, and we get a call. And you know these Airbnbs, it's really great because you get all these great deals out there. But we get this call, and the guy says to me, "Hey, dude, I totally double booked your place." Yeah. And I'm sitting there with 4 kids in a car, driving across Colorado, getting ready to go to the mountains where you lose all cell reception, and it's 4th of July weekend. And everything is, triple price at that point in time. So it's one of those moments where my wife and I got to practice R4. Tim, you're around here somewhere. You would have been proud of us in that moment. But it was one of those times where I could have just lost my mind, as you can imagine, as a dad. So we pull over in a Subway in Vale. So we're sitting there having sub sandwiches and just trying to figure out what in the world we're going to do. And so we decide, you know what, this is off season for all of the ski resorts. So let's check there. And sure enough, there are great deals during the summer at ski resorts. So we ended up at Breckenridge, and the journey kind of got some energy back. It's kind of like in a school year, you start off, everything's running, all of a sudden the honeymoon's over, one of those. But one of the things that we did when we got there was I kept seeing this ride that people were taking all along the side of the mountains. And I said, we should do that someday. That'd be a dream. Well, I didn't know that day would be the next day. So we didn't have any plans, obviously, because our whole plans changed. And so we called up and said, "Hey, could we get a deal on a bike ride?" And I told them the story. They said, "Sure, we'll get you out there." So we thought, this is going to be great. So we get up there. They take us to the top of Vale Pass, and we're supposed to ride through about 16 miles to Breckenridge. And if you haven't taken that bike ride, it is breathtaking the whole way. But it's also just a tad scary. I didn't realize that. You have kids riding along, and there's rushing rivers and rapids all to your side, and you're flying down the mountain, and it's just turns like this. It's just a tad scary. And you're not on your own bike. You're on bikes that everyone else has ridden in the world, so they're just a little bit different than you're used to. So we did that, and we had a great time. They were beautiful, but then it wasn't perfect. We get about halfway through the ride. And, they told us about halfway through the ride, it's beautiful. It's right after Copper Mountain. It's going to be wonderful. You're going to look up, and you're going to see these beautiful sheep up there, way up in the mountains, and you're going to see maybe some other wildlife. It's going to be great. But we got about halfway, and we look up, and we see cumulonimbus. We see big, huge gray clouds ready to come down on us. And we are, remember, 8 miles into a 16-mile ride, and there is nowhere to go at all. And so it's 65 degrees. We have short sleeves and shorts on, and thank goodness we had a little hood for this guy, because we weren't planning on being that high in elevation at that time in our trip. So we're riding along, and it starts pouring on us. Just pouring, and then I'm riding along, and I realize, and little Miles is on a Wii-Hoo, which is that little device on the back, which allows him to participate with us. And I look back, and I realize, oh no, the splash guard is not on this one. I know. And I made a decision in that moment. I look back at my son, I look at my family, and I say, we got to do this. We just got to push through this persevere. And so we pulled the hood as tight as we could, and we rode. And he's just back there. Some of you are dialing up children. This guy, geez. And I did. I felt really bad. We get there, and we wiped his face off, and this is the picture. So it wasn't perfect. But the point of all that is, our stories are just as rich, even when they're not perfect. There's a lot of things that we can learn from the imperfect parts. But then we went on, and the trip turned out to be great. We actually learned how to build some cairns, and the rest of the trip turned out fine as we learned from that. So I just share that with you to say, we're on this journey. All of our stories are important, and that's what I hope you hear today as we go through the next hour or so, that you hear that you have a part to play, and your story does matter in this journey.